and either the winners group did not specify that either. But I think that ultimately you would probably get to that. The split is kind of interesting. In the King Arthur group, they said right off the bat that they wanted a win-win approach. I'm not sure that you achieved that. And when I look at that, I think, that's a recipe for some unhappiness. It seems to me to be a big gap. Because really, you're only talking in an apartment 8 square meters that one person is getting over somebody else. The rest of the space is all common. The living room, the balcony, the kitchen, the bathroom, you get to equal access to that. So the split, I think, is too great. And I think possibly when two people do not know each other...
You just did not mention the living room. I thought there's no living room.
Living room.
That's the living room?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So, and actually, I know two people that really only knew each other for 3 weeks. And one has a smaller bedroom, one has a bigger. And it was a real bone of contention. There was no question that to start off, the bigger one was going to pay more. But the smaller one wanted to pay much less. They wanted something closer to this, and the other person wanted to be a little closer together, because there was only maybe 8 square meters. And in fact, what happens in real life is the girl, or two girls, the girl with the smaller room actually uses more of the apartment, because she uses her own bedroom, plus she sort of takes over the living room. So she puts her computer there and she watches TV. Of course, to make it more complicated, one is Chinese, one is Western. So most Westerners can't follow Chinese television. So the one that has the bigger room and pays the most ends up staying in her bedroom the most. So you can run into problems. Now, the winners group, Rena, I cannot believe you gave away rights. I mean, what happens if you fall in love with somebody and you want to bring them back? You said that you're not going to bring any boys back, but he can bring girls back.
So, boy will bring her back.
See, yeah, I think that your style of negotiation might have been as an accommodator. Okay, which is a style of negotiation, and that tends to be categorized as win-lose. Okay, because you want to accommodate, you want to make people happy, you want to be more than fair, and at some point in that time, that can cause problems. So it's okay to be nice, but you have to be worried about going too far. So to be fair, really, this is a democracy. At least this group is anyhow. I mean, so if he can have a girl, you can have a boy. You don't have to, but you have to have the right. You don't give that away. And but at least you discussed a sensitive issue, so nobody else really discussed that. What do you do if can you bring girlfriends over? Can you only bring one girl over? Can you bring one girl every week over, a different one? You know, how will that impact on your relationship? You know, I did hear about what time people went to bed. You know, my two friends, she stays up very late. She has a hard time sleeping. She likes to play her music loud. The Chinese girl, she gets up very early. So, you know, there are those kinds of issues that really have to be worked out, because nobody came to the conclusion that, Rena, maybe you don't like his lifestyle. He's bringing girls home. Maybe he's drinking Peugeot, dancing, listening to music. Because you could say, one of the outcomes could be, I'm not going to rent with him, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you wanted to rent only with a girl, right?
Thank you. I will notice that I notice.
So, now, given the choice, that would you still make, for instance, given what you discussed and knowing that you could do something different, would you change your mind? Would you still rent with him?
Maybe I will choose him. He is a good man. Maybe he looks like a good man.
I look at him, I think he's a color wolf. would you share an apartment with him? Under these terms?
Before this time, I will check with the internet. But maybe at least three times. So I will choose him, and the most important, he looks like a true man.
Okay. Is there anybody here that does not look like a true man?